Hello, Los Angeles Dodgers fans. We've got fresh, exclusive videos and the latest updates just for you. Before we dive in, make sure to join our channel and hit that like button. This is the best way to stay on top of all the breaking news. You won't believe the whirlwind that's been shaking the baseball world in the past 24 hours, and honestly, it's the kind of news that makes every fan stop and double-check their sources, because yes, it's real, and yes, it's monumental. Aaron Judge, the towering outfielder known for sending baseballs into orbit, has reportedly signed with the Los Angeles Dodgers in a move that is being called nothing short of historic, and the implications of this deal are already sparking intense speculation across the league. The Yankees faithful are reeling. Social media is exploding with reactions ranging from disbelief to outrage, and analysts everywhere are scrambling to break down what this signing could mean, not just for the Dodgers, but for the entire MLB landscape. There's an energy in the air, a kind of electric tension that comes only when one of the sport's most dominant figures makes a move that nobody saw coming. And the ripple effect is already being felt in locker rooms, boardrooms, and sports bars from New York to Los Angeles. Everyone is asking the same question. How did this happen, and why now? The timing, the price, the strategy, it all has people talking, and the story is far from over. What makes this rumor so intoxicating, so impossible to ignore, is the sheer audacity of the move. Aaron Judge has been the face of New York baseball for years, a symbol of power, perseverance, and peak performance, and to imagine him in Dodger blue feels surreal to many fans. The whispers started quietly, a casual mention here, a cryptic tweet there, but quickly escalated into full-blown speculation, with insiders hinting that the Dodgers have been quietly maneuvering behind the scenes, crafting a deal that would shock the world. The league's top executives are reportedly both fascinated and frustrated, as moves of this magnitude tend to send shockwaves across negotiation tables, trade discussions, and even future drafts. There's a sense that this is more than just a signing. It's a statement, a declaration that the Dodgers are willing to rewrite the power balance in the league. Fans are already imagining the potential lineup, the dynamics in the clubhouse, and the kind of pressure this puts on rival teams. Every highlight reel from past seasons is suddenly being replayed, recontextualized, with the new possibility of Judge donning a different uniform. The financial details of this deal, while still under wraps, are fueling the rumors even more. Sources suggest it's a contract that could redefine what a star player commands in the modern MLB era. And while exact numbers remain unconfirmed, the speculation alone is enough to send analysts into overdrive, producing endless discussions on YouTube, sport podcasts, and late-night talk shows. There's an undercurrent of tension as people debate whether the Dodgers overpaid, whether the Yankees miscalculated, and how this might set a precedent for future contracts. The deal isn't just a player acquisition. It's a cultural moment, a headline that dominates conversations in a way few sports stories ever do. Everywhere you look, fans are dissecting potential outcomes, wondering how this will affect playoff prospects, team chemistry, and even ticket sales. It's the kind of scenario that makes sports feel larger than life, where numbers, statistics, and strategies mix with emotion, identity, and legacy, and suddenly, baseball is more than a game. It's a drama unfolding in real time. The Dodgers may have just sent a message that they're playing for history, and Judge's arrival is the centerpiece of that narrative. Meanwhile, social media is on fire, with hashtags trending, memes circulating, and debates raging between fans who can't believe the Yankees let Judge go and those who see this as the Dodgers finally securing a superstar capable of changing everything. The rumor mill is in overdrive, fueled by cryptic quotes, insider hints, and the sheer magnitude of what this signing represents. Conversations online have shifted from casual commentary to full-blown analysis, with fans scrutinizing every past game, every swing, and every stat, trying to predict how Judge will fit into a new lineup and whether this is the move that finally tips the scales in favor of the Dodgers for the coming seasons. The intensity of the buzz is reminiscent of the biggest sports shocks in history, moments where a single decision reverberates far beyond the field, influencing fan culture, media coverage, and the very perception of the sport itself. analysts are already projecting potential rivalries, playoff matchups, and highlight moments that could define the narrative for years. The chatter isn't just speculation. It's a collective experience of awe, disbelief, and anticipation, and it's spreading faster than anyone could have predicted. Inside the Dodgers organization, sources claim there's a sense of cautious excitement, a mix of calculated strategy and adrenaline, as team officials prepare to integrate one of the league's most powerful forces into their roster. The logistics alone, marketing, fan engagement, merchandising, and media coverage, are monumental, and every detail is being scrutinized to ensure that Judge's arrival maximizes both on-field performance and off-field influence. The Dodgers are reportedly aware that this signing will attract unprecedented attention, and they appear ready to embrace it, capitalizing on a media frenzy while managing expectations in a way that maintains competitive advantage. The move is being interpreted not only as an athletic acquisition, but as a branding triumph, signaling that the Dodgers are positioning themselves as the dominant narrative force in baseball. There's a layer of strategic genius in timing, in presentation, and in leveraging Judge's star power to impact both the perception of the team and the psychology of competitors. The energy in Los Angeles is palpable as employees, players, and fans alike process the magnitude of what's happening, realizing that this is the kind of moment that doesn't just enter history books, it redefines them. Finally, as rumors continue to swirl, experts are cautioning fans not to underestimate the long-term implications of this deal. Beyond the immediate excitement and media buzz, there's a potential reshaping of the league's balance of power, where rival teams will need to reassess strategies, trades, and player development plans. There's also the personal angle. Judge himself, who has been celebrated as a loyal figure in New York, is stepping into a new chapter with pressures, expectations, and opportunities that could define the latter part of his career. The storyline is rich, layered, and full of suspense, offering endless material for analysts, commentators, and fans to dissect, speculate, and debate. What makes this rumor so compelling is that it touches every dimension of the sport, from the tactical to the emotional, from individual legacy to organizational ambition. And as the day progresses, the chatter doesn't slow down. It intensifies, drawing more voices, more predictions, and more theories into the fold. The saga of Aaron Judge and the Dodgers is only beginning, and the world is watching with bated breath, fully aware that this could be the story that defines a generation in baseball. As the dust settles on the initial shockwaves, the conversations around Aaron Judge's move to the Dodgers are only growing louder, more speculative, and more intense as fans, analysts, and insiders try to imagine the full scope of what this signing really means. The Dodgers lineup, already formidable, is now infused with a player whose presence alone commands attention, alters pitching strategies, and influences defensive positioning across the league. Every swing Judge takes in Dodger Stadium will be analyzed, replayed, and dissected as if it were a chess move in a game that spans entire seasons. There's also a psychological element that cannot be ignored. Opposing teams are already recalibrating, coaches are rewriting game plans, and fans of every other franchise are bracing for the impact of having to face a hitter of this magnitude in critical moments. The story has transcended the traditional boundaries of sports news, becoming a cultural touchstone that prompts debates about loyalty, ambition, and the evolving dynamics of professional baseball. Speculation ranges from playoff implications to potential rivalries reignited or newly formed, and every scenario seems plausible because the stakes are so extraordinarily high. The energy around this rumor is electric, with a sense of historical significance that feels almost cinematic. Meanwhile, social media, sports forums, and broadcast channels are overflowing with predictions, reactions, and endless breakdowns of Aaron Judge's potential fit in the Dodgers lineup, making it clear that this signing is more than a roster move. It's a spectacle. Fans are creating hypothetical scenarios, imagining first pitches, mid-game home runs, and critical postseason moments where Judge could be the defining factor. Analysts dissect each statistical angle, comparing past performance in different stadiums, against various pitchers, and under high-pressure conditions, as if the outcome of the entire league hangs in the balance. The chatter is relentless, spanning hashtags, threads, and video commentary, with debates about whether this deal is a masterstroke, a gamble, or something in between. Every corner of the baseball world seems to be engaged, and the rumor has taken on a life of its own, almost independent of the actual details of the contract. It's a phenomenon where speculation fuels itself, generating stories, debates, and theories that proliferate faster than official confirmation could ever keep up with. The sheer scale of the excitement is evidence that this is not just a transaction, but a transformative moment in the sport. Inside the Dodgers camp, sources indicate a combination of exhilaration and strategic planning as the team prepares to fully integrate Aaron Judge into their roster, while simultaneously managing the immense media attention that comes with such a high-profile acquisition. The organization reportedly anticipates the ripple effects on ticket sales, merchandise, sponsorships, and fan engagement, all while balancing the need to maintain team chemistry and on-field focus. There's a recognition that this signing is a cultural event, a story that transcends traditional metrics of success, demanding careful management to maximize both competitive and commercial benefits. The whispers from within the organization suggest that every detail, from batting order to promotional events, is being meticulously analyzed, aiming to capitalize on the narrative surrounding Judge's arrival. Meanwhile, rival teams are watching closely, likely re-evaluating their own strategies, scouting priorities, and roster decisions in response. The internal dynamics of the Dodgers are poised to shift, as a player of Judge's caliber not only contributes statistically, but reshapes the psychological environment of the clubhouse. The implications are vast, extending beyond performance to influence morale, motivation, and team identity, all while the rumor mill keeps spinning, amplifying anticipation at every turn. But before we move forward, don't forget to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest news about the Los Angeles Dodgers. We'd love to hear your thoughts on the news, so drop a comment below. The financial magnitude of the deal adds another layer of fascination, as insiders suggest this contract could redefine expectations for superstar athletes across Major League Baseball. Discussions are rampant regarding how this affects future negotiations, salary caps, and the precedent it sets for high-profile players seeking transformative contracts. The rumors alone have sparked debates among fans, pundits, and former players, questioning whether the Dodgers have pushed the limits and whether the Yankees miscalculated by allowing Judge to explore new opportunities. The fascination with numbers, bonuses, incentives, and long-term financial implications creates a narrative almost as compelling as Judge's performance on the field. Social media is flooded with hypothetical calculations, statistical projections, and breakdowns of potential earnings, turning the signing into a topic that intersects both sports performance and financial strategy. Analysts speculate on everything from sponsorship deals to market impact, turning every statistic into a talking point for both mainstream and niche audiences. Beyond the money, the discussion touches on legacy, perception, and power dynamics, making this rumor a multifaceted story that captures imagination and fuels endless conversation across multiple platforms. Fans are already projecting how Aaron Judge's presence will affect the Dodgers' postseason trajectory, imagining scenarios where clutch home runs, defensive plays, or leadership moments redefine expectations and create iconic memories. The rumor-fueled excitement has inspired countless what-if narratives, simulating outcomes of potential matchups against rival teams, examining every pitch, every swing, and every strategic choice that could be influenced by his arrival. The dialogue extends beyond simple speculation, evolving into detailed breakdowns of batting orders, lineup chemistry, and even hypothetical World Series outcomes. This level of engagement reflects the cultural weight of Judge's move, where fan investment goes beyond allegiance and enters the realm of storytelling, imagination, and collective anticipation. The rumor mill feeds on itself, as every analysis leads to more predictions, more debates, and more content, creating an ecosystem of discussion that dominates forums, comment sections, and YouTube channels. The excitement has taken on a life of its own, blurring the line between rumor and reality, as fans and insiders alike revel in the possibilities, consequences, and sheer spectacle of what Judge represents. In many ways, the anticipation has become its own story. As the story continues to unfold, the narrative surrounding Aaron Judge and the Dodgers seems destined to dominate headlines, conversation, and debate for months, if not years. It's a perfect storm of star power, strategic ambition, and cultural resonance, capturing attention far beyond the confines of baseball alone. Every angle, from athletic performance to financial implications, from fan reactions to organizational strategy, is being explored, dissected, and debated, with new insights and speculations emerging daily. The rumor has created a shared experience, a collective fascination that unites fans, commentators, and analysts in a continuous cycle of storytelling, analysis, and anticipation. This is the kind of move that doesn't just make news, it defines an era, alters the trajectory of multiple teams, and leaves an indelible mark on the sport's history. And while the final details of the deal, the exact terms, and the first official appearances may still be pending, the impact is already undeniable. Aaron Judge and Dodger Blue isn't just a rumor anymore. It's a seismic shift, a narrative that will be replayed, reinterpreted, and relived in countless ways as the season progresses. The baseball world is watching, and everyone knows this is only the beginning. That's all for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay up to date with exclusive news about the Los Angeles Dodgers, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We always appreciate your comments and feedback. See you in the next video.